it's an honor and a privilege to represent your country. I mean, growing up as a footballer, you always want to represent your country, and fortunately for me, I've put in some good consistent performances, and the coach selected me, and all I got to do is now take my chance and make the most of it.
Khosi Nation, sanibonani bafethu, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, Ukipi, where we bring you some of the latest Kaizer Chiefs news update. But of course, before I give you everything bafethu, I want to ask before ngikhohlwa, because I know isikhathini esiningi I forget to tell you guys nginazise, but I know a lot of people mabacala video, a lot of them they don't finish it, but so far I'm going to say this once again ukuthi already I've opened the channel. If you remember correctly, channel and a lot of you were interested in that channel. Now as I'm speaking with you, the channel is currently sitting at 46 subscribers, and if ever you've missed out on the information, I'm just going to give it to you now. The channel I will talk about this for at least a week until enough people, at least 1,000 subscribers. That's what I'm looking for, so that I can start giving you guys that content. But if anyways you are not interested, subscribe and then if ever you're interested, you can subscribe if you're interested. But if you're not interested, now obviously getting back to this video, before I continue furthermore, and I show to you like this one, or subscribe also mangabe this is your first time seeing Football Trends with QP. Now on today's video bafethu, I don't have much, but I do have something in terms of Fawaaz Basadien and also Bradley Cross. Now, bafethu, before I touch on Indabaga Fawaaz Basadien, I would like to start with the Bradley Cross. As I've reported on Friday, I remember it was the 30th of August, there were reports from Snetemba Walapagu Idiski Times saying that Kaizer Chiefs and Golden Arrows, Lemontville Golden Arrows, have reached an agreement in terms of Bradley Cross. So, bebavumelana ukuthi okay, some sign abafethu Bradley Cross is coming to Naturena, and we heard ukuthi it was something that was wanted by coach Nabi. And if you remember correctly, bafethu, I did say ukuthi I don't have all the details ukuthi how long is the contract. I still don't have all those details, but there's something that was revealed today by SABC Sport. I think it was written by Omazola J. Molefe. So it looks like Kaizer Chiefs have or will activate a buyout clause for 3 million. So it looks like le 3 million lebe bafuna ukuthenga Ryan Hanamub, which was rejected by Amazulu FC, and I think the player was not interested in coming to play for Kaizer Chiefs. So it looks like they decided to as in ngono sambe sofuna Bradley Cross and mama figure pa, but bafethu 9 meter so khona ukupha iplayer lenu contract, and then simthatha kube iplayer lethu, and then yeah, they just accepted it 3 meter Amazulu FC. They said, oh okay, Kaizer Chiefs ifuna ukusinikeza imali, lethani imali bafethu, thathani nale player, he's still very young. And for me, I think it's one of the good signings, because Bradley Cross mncane and he's still going to give us more game time than Ryan Hanamub, which is a bit old, even though I know I emphasized the we need experienced players. And for me, mangikhuluma ngalokho, I was talking more in terms of ukuthi we need players experience ukudlala ngapha ku PSL, and I've seen with Bradley Cross unayo that experience ukudlala ngapha ku PSL. Even though he's still very young, I do believe which is going to give us something. We wanted Fawaaz Basadien, but it looks like it's something that we cannot control. It's out of our hands. The only thing that we can do is just to fold our arms. Sibukele nje ukuthi Kaizer Chiefs, the management, are they going to sign Fawaaz Basadien next transfer window or organization, because we know what they are interested in signing Fawaaz Basadien, but now they're going for a second option because maybe, just maybe, he's not within the budget of Kaizer Chiefs plans in terms of transfers. But one thing I do know, they've brought some of the most expensive players, some of the most expensive technical members. So maybe ibashayile mali in terms of budget transfer. I'm not too sure. Angeke nje ngifakaze indaba khona, but one thing I do know ukuthi definitely uFawaaz Basadien bafethu siyamdinga. We do need uFawaaz Basadien, even if it can be next transfer window. I don't mind, but we need that player. And speaking of Fawaaz Basadien bafethu, today I think he was interviewed, or yesterday, I'm not too sure, but he got asked indaba yakhe ne-Kaizer Chiefs ukuthi actually what is happening. And for me, you know bafethu ukuthi ngithanda ukunilethela indaba is official, coming straight from the horse's mouth. So this is what Fawaaz Basadien had to say in terms of him and Kaizer Chiefs.
For me personally, I think it's control what I can control. Obviously, I'm contracted to Stellenbosch. That's where I'm playing. So all I can do is put in good performances week in, week out. I mean, I'm there to do a job. Never mind what's going on around the media. Obviously, it's good to have a club like Chiefs interested in you, but I'm contracted to Stellenbosch and my focus has been there by Stellenbosch and just to put in good performances week in and week out. It's an honor and a privilege to represent your country. I mean, growing up as a footballer, you always want to represent your country, and fortunately for me, I've put in some good consistent performances, and the coach selected me, and all I got to do is now take my chance and make the most of it.
Well, as you can hear for yourselves, bafethu, he says, I can control what I can control. Into engakhona ukuyicontroller angeke ngikhona ukuyicontroller. So that's something. I think those are words that we need to pay careful attention in, because yeah, he knows. And ukhumbule, he said it before, he's interested in playing for Kaizer Chiefs. It was not something that we got from out there, it was something we got from Upasha Michaels. So now him saying this is because okay, it looks like Kaizer Chiefs, they are not willing to pay whatever the amount of money that Stellenbosch was asking for. And if ever Fawaaz Basadien is expensive bafethu, for me personally, I do understand. This is a quality player, a great player, and he still has more years to give to Stellenbosch FC. So if ever they sell this player, so I understand with this guy bafethu, and I wouldn't mind if ever Kaizer Chiefs paid a lot of money for Fawaaz Basadien. But definitely we will see as time goes on. Next transfer window, are we still going to get the player? But for now, the only thing we can do is to sivaleni umlomo, sigoce izandla, sithule nje sibukele. If you saw a performance yakhe yesterday against Mamelodi Sundowns, then definitely you will understand why do we really need this player. But anyways, I think this is it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching bafethu. Nungakhohlwa ke ukusubscribe on my new channel if ever you are interested. Ukhumbule hangfosti muntu, if ever you're interested, you want to watch the other content I will be providing to you guys, it's fine. You can just go to the link down in the comment section below on this video. Ngizobe ngilinkile nje ilinki laphana kuma comments, and then I pin it so that it can be easy for you to find it. Well, I think this is it. Thank you so much for watching bafethu. Ngizonibona nje maduze with something new.